This is from Michael Frederick. I decided to restart again because I was obviously going to mess some things up in my character. And Ryan, please do me a favor and make a vid on how to properly add more special moves to the state files and CMD files of a Mugen character, because this issue is a problem for me and frustrating. So, I'm not fully sure I understand the question all too well, but it's the same logic as adding a move to anything else. However, if you're copying a move from one character to another, which this comment is from that video, you have to make sure that the numbers and states and variables from one character do not match the same as another character, because it will conflict and it'll break something pretty bad. So, for instance, I'm going to load up T-Hoppy by Basura-kun. I'll have a link for this character in the description in case anybody wants to try a Basura-kun characters out. He's a pretty cool guy. A lot of times when you get a character, their sprites can be organized or not organized. He organizes them in a very different way than I would. I do it numeratically, but that's just how he does it. So if you're editing a character, it would be like this. I'm against editing characters, but I'm doing it for the sake of this video. So the sprites are kind of unorganized, and the animations are also in the same way. Using the auto button, you can organize everything by number. This lets you see what numbers are being used and not being used. If you look here, between 5888 and 7689, there's no 6000 states, 6000 numbers. So I'm going to make an animation 6000. Double click here. Okay. 6000. Demonstration. I'll make a quick animation. I'm going to give him some kind of a machine gun punch. And do like a quick little once over just to there we go. Just look at the animation. Getting rid of some extra frames I don't need. Okay, good. So he's now getting this new attack. Let's add the hitboxes. Since I'm just demonstrating this, I'm just putting one singular hitbox, making a default so it's green. And I have this frame twice because this is the attack frame, and he doesn't have a lot of recover animation, so I'm using the same frame as a recover. So it'll hit when it's out, but it won't stay as an attack. So now this is the animation. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Save. Remember, the character does not have this animation number. You cannot copy moves with the same animation number. You have to change one that you're moving to the edited character. And the states, I'm going to assume there's no state 6000, so I'm going to make a state 6000. But always check your numbers, make sure the numbers do not match up. You don't want same number states. It will glitch out, it will give you errors. I probably think it's Demon Station. That's fine. We'll leave it Demon Station. Make the animation count. Everything here looks right. It's a standing attack with standing physics. Juggle points it takes away is 1. He's not moving. You have no control. You're going to gain 50 power. And if you're attacking, your sprite priority should be 2 or higher. Play sound, hit def, change state. Change state is to end you, send you back to your standing state. And I'm going to modify this hit def here to account for all the hits. You could have multiple hit defs. I'm going to use one hit def just for demonstration purposes. 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, 15. So my hit def will trigger animation element 3 or animation element 5 or animation element 8 or animation element 10 or animation element 13 or animation element 15. Is that 15? Yeah, 15. And then 18. So I'm going to copy it again. These first few punches are all the same kind of punch. So if it's okay if they have the same weakness to them. This second one is going to be a knockdown punch. So this is the one that's going to fall equals 1 and make them go backwards with a little bit of gravity. And this is a special attack. S for special attack. S for special attack. And this is going to be medium. Mid. Okay. So I just made a new animation for a new attack on an existing character. I made a state for a new attack on an existing character. I made sure my numbers do not match up to something that already exists because it will break. And now to make it work, I need to go to the command file and make a command for this move. As you can see, he has commands for all kinds of moves, which I have no idea what half of this stuff is. I think he's killer instinct based. I could be very wrong, but he has hold commands and the basic quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, and other commands. So I need to make a new command for him. So you can put this anywhere. I'm just gonna put this here on top where it says Claytalities, and I'm gonna call this new move. My command for it, you always need this little tilde in the front. It'll help detect when you release the button. My command for this one is going to be let's try something there. Let's try down, forward, start. Yeah, okay. Down, forward, start. So it's quarter circle forward and start. Give me more time to input the buttons. It's called new move. After you make your command, you go to the very bottom under the -1, which is right here. I'm just going to paste this so I can see the spelling. And you're going to put a change state. This is to redirect your command to a move. Trigger is state type not equals A, meaning I have to be standing or crouching to do this. This is good for players and AI because it's a down forward motion. And command equals new move. Now that I have the reference, I have to delete this. And CTRL, meaning I have control. So if I'm standing or crouching and I do the command while I have control, it's gonna send me the state 6000, and I have no control going to that state. Actually, I can just remove that line. It's all about triggers. Your triggers are very important. Okay, so now I'm going to test it. Down, forward, start is my command. And there he goes. Down, forward, start. Now I just gave T Hoppy a new move. Buster, don't kill me, please. I don't like to edit characters, but you know, if that's what you want to do, I really can't help you with it. I am against it, but use my tutorials as guides on how to code stuff. It's like knowledge is power type of thing. But that's it. If you're going to copy a move from one character to the next, make sure the variables are not the same, the animations are not the same, the states are not the same. So when you copy it, there's no conflictions or anything like that. If there was a confliction, you get a horrible problem. But that's it. I hope that answers your question. And it's always the same thing. You have to add your sprites to whatever group and index you want. Make your animation. Make your state. Make sure numbers match everything accordingly and your triggers work. And your change state to end it. Make your command, which is this here. It's simple as this, honestly. But, these other things you kind of want to, depending on what you're doing. And that's it. That's all it is. Thank you for watching.